Good morning, good morning. So yes, we're going out for a little bit of coffee before I'm actually meeting up with Arya to like puzzle a little bit because I saw him post about a puzzle that I really wanted to do. So we're going to be meeting up and I'm going to give him one puzzle to puzzle and I'm going to do that puzzle. Afterwards we're basically just going to sightsee since we're still just in Madrid and enjoying like a holiday. We're just going to like bummel around town a little bit and probably visit a puzzle shop. So I'm going to show you that later on. Alright, so we got to the puzzle shop. It was difficult because of like the bicycle competition that is going on in the city. But yes, we're here. So we have just come out of the puzzle shop and I, as you can see, have shopped a bit. So I thought I would just go through it quickly because it's really cool. But the first of all, like the shop has such an adorable like name card. Like it's puzzle shaped, which is adorable. I tried to shop stuff that I normally can't get or that are not that readily available in Germany, and like it's an experience to actually buy them in a shop. So it's some American brands, which is like one of them is this one, which is an Art and Fable, and then the next one is 2000 pieces, so it's a Cobble Hill. I'm trying to shop things now for after Worlds when I am not going to have to like actually train for competitions or anything and I can just enjoy puzzling. And so the third puzzle on that note is this one, which is just such a beautiful image and I'm enjoying it so much already. It's very, very pretty. And yes, that's pretty much what I have bought now. We're still going to like walk around the city a bit and just enjoy Madrid for now because we're going to Valladolid tomorrow and the competition is starting. So until then, we're still going to chill for a bit. Hello from the train to Valladolid. I'm holding my little microphone here so that I'm not disturbing the other passengers too much and I also don't look too stupid. We made it to the train station. It was pretty adventurous because as we were trying to get the subway to the train station, it was actually like rush hour, people trying to get to work, and it was so full that we could barely fit onto the underground at any point. And so we had to wait for like 3 or 4 to actually manage to get on an underground until to get to the train station with our baggage and everything. So we made it. And the adventure is about to start. It's yeah, it's going to be so amazing. I'm super excited and I can barely like sit still on the train. I obviously already met a couple of people on the train station because like obviously a lot of people are making their way to Valladolid now. Yeah, but the train is actually not that full. So I think the majority of people are already there, especially because like I have been following on like Instagram and everywhere else, and I can see that people are there already and hanging out and having fun. And I was slightly jealous last night already that we're not there yet. But yes, we're almost there. And it's just going to be so great. I can't wait. We're here, and yeah, pretty much we just have to follow the masses of people with like some in team shirts, some in country shirts, some just with like huge suitcases, and everyone heading the direction of the main square and the dome. Like, yeah, pretty much you just say the word puzzle and you get head turns towards you. So it's, yeah, we're here, we're home. As you can see, we just got here to the dome. We tried to put down the luggage, but no one was at the hostel for now. So yes, I'm lined up at the live stream booth where I'm going to be jumping in for doing the live stream for the Guinness World Record attempt, which is going to be happening in like half an hour or something. So it's like it's already us arriving and just getting like a rush of everything. We're saying hello to everyone, and yeah, you just keep bumping into people. So it's amazing. It's super hot. Like, yeah, it's very, very hot, and it's supposed to be even more hot over the week. So yeah, it's going to be stuffy in here, I think. But everyone is eager to puzzle, and we're going to see very soon how the Guinness World Record is going. Well, that was a hell of a ride. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so the commentating is already over and we actually finally managed to put down our stuff. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but like we had some issues with the place that I booked for us to stay with my husband. So I had to cancel that. And one of the German teams helped us get a new place. They gave a roof over our heads. So we have a place to stay now and managed to put down the suitcases and everything. And I'm finally here to puzzle. It took a bit of time to actually arrive mentally because of the entire messy stuff that has been going on. But yeah, the Guinness World Record has been done. Yeah, they did it so fast. It was really, really exciting to watch. And yes, now it's all Hungarian apparel. And yes, I'm looking forward to puzzle. All right, we just had like a team building lunch and we're going back to the hotel now, especially to charge what we just bought, which is, I think, the best shopping that we have done. It was actually courtesy to my husband because he found them. It's like these ventilators that you can put onto your neck because the heat is really inhuman in the dome, especially in the afternoon. It's very, very, very bad. And so, yeah, we're having ventilators and we have to charge them a little bit. So that's what we're going to do now. And then slowly but surely heading to the dome for the first individual competition. I'm really excited to see how it's going to be, especially to see how people are going to deal with the choosing between puzzles and then cutting open the boxes, which is, yeah, not a very popular decision, so much so that I have actually just seen that there's a petition that competitors are signing like very, very quickly. There's at the point when I looked at it now, in like maybe 20 minutes, it has collected over 70 signatures. So people are not happy. And yeah, I'm excited to see what that's going to be like in the competition. Well, it's late at night, as it's probably visible, and I just got back from dinner with some teammates and friends, and it has been such an eventful day, but I thought I would still check in. There has been a lot of walking around, and we had some amazing food during the day. For me, it was mostly relaxation and cheering for friends. So yeah, I watched all the individual rounds today and we were there the entire time just hanging out with people and chatting, and also just waiting for two of my teammates, and one of them is also my pairs partner, compete and to cheer on, and they did incredibly. So Franzi and Caro were in round C, and that was when we were cheering the entire time, and it was just extremely exciting. Like, I was expecting them to do pretty well, and they definitely delivered. So Caro has finished on place 17, at least this is what I have been seeing on the website until now, when I actually managed to get the website to work. And Franzi has actually finished 5th. and that's just an incredible result. It was just so insane to watch. I did know that she has done the puzzle before, so I kind of knew what time to expect of her, and she delivered. She was faster, and yeah, she finished 5th, and I'm just so very happy that she did. Yes, that was today, and tomorrow early in the morning I am going to be puzzling at last. So yes, that's the plan for tomorrow. So we'll see. Good night. It is the day. It's 8 in the morning, a little after 8 in the morning, and we're on our way to the dome. And I'm going to be going in for my individual round. And I'm so super excited. Like, I have been thinking about like what puzzles are going to be there, what I'm going to choose. And I keep thinking about it all the time. But like, it can't really help anymore to think much. I have to see the puzzles. I basically just want to be there. Yeah, I'm weirdly nervous-ish, even though I'm not nervous because I never am. I'm pretty good under pressure. But yeah, it's getting time. It's almost time. Okay, so it's done. It's done. I got 20th place. I had the decision between the Excalibur and like a gradient astrology, whatever, that I have never done. I barely even looked at the circle of colors, to be honest, because I was like, nope. And so I took the Excalibur, which was actually a puzzle that I have done in 2 competitions before. So I did it as a team at the German Championship earlier this year, and then I did it as a pair in Slovenia with Stein. So now I have done it as individual as well, and I got a time of 51:12, I think, which is quite good because I did it like 2 weeks before Worlds now, and then my time was 54. So it's nice. It was an improvement. I got 20th place, so on to the semifinals I go. So that's going to be the unpublished puzzle, and that's going to be like really the exciting competition part. Now I'm actually going to be going back in very soon because I'm commentating the round E, and then I'm just going to relax before semifinal. right, I'm here at Peace Relax. Just came over to the pop-up event that I have received an invitation as well for before. But yeah, it has been promoted around the World Championship the entire time that we have been here so far. And it's just so fun. They have prepared like this little game so that like they actually take you from upstairs to like down into like the basement, down the rabbit hole actually, based on the story. And yes, it's just so fun. Like they prepared gifts for everyone, so yeah, you can do like different kinds of puzzles and then actually complete like a giant one. There's a lot of it done already, so I think that those who are arriving at the end of the week are not going to be able to puzzle anymore because yeah, the majority of the puzzle is done. But like, look at that, it's so cute. So it's amazing. Well, that was a long day. I'm already back in the Airbnb where we're staying, and I have just counted the puzzles that I have with me, and I can tell you all that I have a puzzle problem. At this point, I'm at 20 puzzles that I'm going to try and fit into my suitcase during our trip home. But yeah, thankfully I have help. Franzi is going to take over a couple of them so that they make it back to Germany without having to travel in a suitcase. So yes, that's at least something. Well, the main event of the day, though, for me at least, is that I made it into the finals. I got a puzzle that I don't like. I was in the second semi-final, and yeah, I got Paris. It was not very nice. At least it was not a very nice experience. Like for me, these gradient, slightly different color, big blocks of color, that's not my thing. I can't do that, not really. So I was extremely jealous of the third semi-final round that had an incredible puzzle, and I had to buy that immediately once it was out because it's just so cute, and that's my thing. So I think I could have done a much better time on that one than Paris, with which I had, I think, 58 minutes or something. And yeah, it's not a super outstanding time in World Championship standards, but it was enough to get me into the finals, and pretty safely, thankfully. I think I got 53rd or 55th place. I think 53rd, but I will have to double check it again. So I'm off to the finals. I'm extremely happy that I made it again, because I have been in the finals before last year, so that was already like a big reward at the end of the entire competition. And yeah, this time again, I'm going in just looking forward to puzzling, to just be able to keep puzzling in the competition throughout. But you might also notice that there's not much footage of the rest of the day apart from my preliminary round, and that's because actually for the semi-final round we went back to the dome like earlier, so already for the first semi-final, and we put up my little jewelry stand, and it was thankfully very successful. People seem to love the things that I have made, which just felt so good. Like I have received so many compliments, and I'm just so thankful. So whoever has bought any jewelry and or just given some nice words about the things that I have made, thank you very much. I'm very, very thankful. And yes, because my camera person was mostly selling jewelry during the entire time, there's not much footage. I have found one picture that's going to be here somewhere, and that's pretty much it. Tomorrow is pairs, and tonight we're not going out or anything. We're just going to chill and try and relax a bit. It's Wednesday, so yeah, the world's fatigue is kind of hitting already. There's just so much happening. There's always someone to talk to. There's always somewhere to be. So it's extremely exhausting. So tonight it's just chill, and then we'll see tomorrow. It is the end of yet another day, and that marks the end of the qualifier and semi-final rounds of the pairs competition. And incredibly, we have made it into the final with Franzi, which is, yeah, unbelievable. Like, we played with the idea that we would make it into the finals, but we didn't really want to believe it until it happened, so that we don't get like too disappointed if it doesn't. But yeah, we made it. It was close. We got 44th place last time I checked, and it hasn't changed in a while, and since then the website is also not working. So yes, I'm going to have to double check yet again so that I believe it. But we're in the finals, and it's super exciting. We got the Furry Friends puzzle, so we were in the first round of the semi-final, and yeah, it was not easy. You have probably seen in the footage that we were struggling with it a bit. Yeah, but we made it, and we were so happy. And tomorrow comes like the part of the competition that I was honestly looking most forward to, which is the team competition. So Team Jigsaw Crowd is going to be on. So I have to rest now so that I am in like actually good shape. And yes, see you tomorrow. It's team day! We're here! This is the competition that we have been waiting for the entire time. So like I'm the most excited that I have been so far. It's just so great. It's like, yeah, we're back at the dome, as you can see. And yeah, we're going to do our best. The team is already gathering like behind me. And yes, it's just so good. The team competitions are the best ones. It's the most like a party instead of a competition. So it's, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to see how it goes. All right, we just finished the team competition and we got third place. So we're moving on to the final, and we got third place. So I'm super happy about it. Obviously, yeah, running up to like the competition, we kept saying that like for the qualification rounds, it's going to have to, well, top 20 should be realistic, because that's kind like we are conscious of like our speed, and we thought that like top 10 is kind of the goal and top 5 would be the dream. And well, we got the dream, so it's, yeah, we were very, very happy. And yeah, we're on to the final. We were super close to another German team, the Fast Four, and yeah, that was also something that we're very, very proud of, because they're an incredible team. So yeah, it's just so amazing. I'm so happy. I thought that I would be checking in just like one last time before I upload this video, and just, yeah, say like an outro and stuff. But we have actually just been to the dome for like one last time to take a look around. Like after our team rounds, we didn't have anything to do, so it was just like a bit of sightseeing around Valladolid and stuff. And we thought, hey, we're going to go back for like a group photo with like all the team Jigsaw crowd and our family and husbands and boyfriends that are here with us. And we did get to do that, and then we were stuck in the dome because there was just a humongous storm that came down, and yeah, it turned into kind of a catastrophe. There has been like footage going around. Yeah, it has been, yeah, pretty extreme. There was the outside screen that everyone can watch the competition on, that was blown off by the wind. It was like, yeah, it was pretty scary actually. And then inside the dome, the team competition was still going on, and so people were puzzling, but there was water coming in like pretty much everywhere there was water dripping onto the puzzles, so the helpers and the judges and everyone was trying to like cover up the puzzles and the people who were puzzling, so they started like putting out buckets and moving tables so that like the dripping water is not getting on the puzzles. But everything is okay, no one was hurt, and yeah, everything is working, so people could puzzle without anything bad happening. But then, yes, so that was the new stuff that was happening at the Dome. And I am back at the Dome for yet another day. It's it's the last round of the team preliminaries, which I am going to commentate with Jim. And after that, like a little break, and it is going to be the finals of the pairs competition and the solo competition right after. So yes, it's the day before last for Worlds, which is kind of painful. But here in the back, you can see that it looks like they have put up a new screen that we can watch. After the collapse of the previous one yesterday. And I'm looking forward to see what this day holds for us. And it is already afternoon. I commentated the team round. It was actually very, very nice. That took up 3 hours of the day, and I actually never realized how little time there is between the team round and the actual pairs final. So now I actually had to run out to get some food and like pretty much just caught my breath before I'm back in the Dome. So yes, I'm going to eat something and then we'll see the pairs final. it's the last day of the team competition. As you can see behind me, people are already gathering. It's the team final, and Team Jigsaw crowd is also, gathering already. We're getting ready to puzzle. That's the last day of puzzling. So let's see.
Hopefully we'll see you again next year for the 2026 championships.
Well, I'm in the hotel that we booked for the night in Madrid because, I didn't want to directly fly home after the competition that most people did. So we're still staying a night in Madrid and, kind of just cooling off before, actually flying home and getting back to real life. The World Championship is over. As you can see, I'm still in my puzzle skirt and my team shirt. So it's hard to believe that it's over. And it was amazing. The team competition was definitely the highlight of the entire thing for me, because it's just so amazing to puzzle with Francie and Caro and Michelle. And I feel like we have a really, really good team. We tried our best. We were hoping for a better placement, but I think we were also realistic when we got together, because we were kind of shooting for top 30 and kind of wanting to get around to top 20. So we did get that because we got 23rd place, which I think is incredible. We did our best and I'm very, very proud of us. I never had time to actually talk about like the solo final and the pair final, because it was just a roller coaster as well. And also, it made me a little bit emotional because I didn't manage to finish my puzzle in the solo final. So obviously that was, very, very stressful and actually extremely disappointing for me, mostly because I have been training so much for this. And I didn't expect that I wouldn't finish. Like, once I opened the puzzle, I was kind of thinking that that's not a picture that I'm going to finish on time, but I was still hoping for it, and it's just, not my kind of image. It's also not nice, to be honest. And I'm going to have to like kind of process it as like an emotional thing, especially that I also finished last, which is kind of hurtful, but like somebody also has to be last. And also, if we look at it in the reverse, it's the first one from the last, from the reverse. So that happened. That is going to take a little while for me to process, but otherwise, it was an extremely amazing day, the final day. Like puzzling with Franzi and pairs was incredible. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. And hopefully I get to do that very, very soon. And yeah, I'm very proud of us of how we did. Yeah, Worlds was incredible. It was very much a roller coaster. I guess I will be talking a lot about it later on once I am actually home and I had a little time to like reflect on everything that has been happening there over the week. And yes, you're going to hopefully see that in the form of a video. I am also going to be doing a puzzle haul later on because like obviously I fit many puzzles into my suitcases, and also I had my friend take a big bunch of them with her by car. So yes, I'm going to be showing you all of the puzzles that I got during this week. And that's pretty much it. World Championship week is over. I have been waiting for it for, yeah, over a year, I would say. Well, almost exactly a year, because last year, this time I was there. I was exactly in Valladolid. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes from here. There's a lot of events coming up in the next couple of months, so there will be a lot of things to talk about later on. So if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more competition reports or just random puzzles that I get from places, then yeah, hit the like button here on this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for the over 200 subscribers already, because yeah, we have hit that number already in a couple of videos. So I am very thankful for everyone who like wants to follow these adventures. And yeah, see you in the next video.